Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Poonam Dua from M&D Education Academy of Literature. I hope आप सबकी upcoming exams की preparation हो चुकी है या बहुत अच्छे से चल रही हैं. Please do a thorough study to score well in exams. Give 5 minutes to instruction reading and question reading before exam on your exam day and then start it. 3 hours I think are more than enough to write down the whole answer. Let us discuss the question paper of June 2020 term and examination. Please do not forget to share and subscribe the channel, and let me tell you that fresh admissions in our academy for MEG will start only after February term and examination. At present, we are dealing only with the revision of our students. Let us discuss the first question. First question आपको generally RTC का ही आएगा. RTC reference to context आपको mention करना होगा किसी 4 passages का answer 150 words में. One tip from my side that any student who is preparing for any kind of literature exam, please do a thorough study. There is no shortcut to study and understand literature. Okay, I'm reading this one. Question number 1 ka part A. My country in the day of glory passed a beauteous hollow circle round my brow and worshipped as deity thou wast. तो दिस हैज़ बीन टेकन फ्रॉम माई नेटिव लैंड, जो कि एक पोइट्री है बाय इंडियन पोएट हेनरी लुई विवियन डेरोजियो, जो कि 1828 में पब्लिश हुई थी. एंड द पोएम हैज़ बीन आइडेंटिफाइड बाय हिस्टोरियंस एज कंटेनिंग सम ऑफ द फर्स्ट रिटन एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ इंडियन नेशनलिज्म. इंडियन नेशनलिज्म का फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल माना जाता है इस पोइट्री को. एंड द थीम ऑफ दिस पोएम कंसर्न्स प्राइमरीली नेशनलिज्म एंड पेट्रियोटिज्म. डेरोजियो बेसिकली राइट्स ऑफ द पास्ट ग्लोरी ऑफ इंडिया इन दिस पोइट्री. डेरोजियो की इस पोइट्री के साथ ही साथ आप हार्प ऑफ इंडिया डिटेल में ज़रूर पढ़िए, वो भी एग्जाम्स में बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली आती है. द हार्प इज सिंपली अ म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट एंड डेरोजियो यूजेस दैट इंस्ट्रूमेंट टू रिप्रेजेंट द इंडियाज लॉस ऑफ आर्ट एंड लॉस ऑफ लिटरेचर. Next one. Like a huge python winding round and round, the rugged trunk indented deep with scars, up to its very summit near the stars, a creeper climbs in whose embrace is bound no other tree could live. These beautiful lines taken from Our Casuarina Tree poetry by Toru Dutt published in 1881. इस पोइट्री में टोरू दत्त सेलिब्रेट करती हैं इस ट्री की शान, इस ट्री की मेजेस्टी. ये ट्री उनको अपनी विंडो से नजर आता था. एंड शी रिमेंबर्स हर हैप्पी चाइल्डहुड डेज दैट शी स्पेंट अंडर द ट्री एंड शी रिवाइव्स हर मेमोरीज विद हर बिलवड सिबलिंग्स एज वेल. टोरू दत्त जो कि एक पायनियर हैं इंडियन इंग्लिश राइटर की, एंड इट इज़ मस्ट टू डू ऑल हर पोम्स टू अंडरस्टैंड लिटरेचर, स्पेशली इंडियन इंग्लिश लिटरेचर इन अ बेटर वे. Next one. The golden light came down into my feet. My earth is now thy playfield and thy seat. पोइट्री गोल्डन लाइट बाय श्री औरोबिंदो, जो कि स्पिरिचुअल एक्सपीरियंस और एनलाइटनमेंट के बारे में है. श्री औरोबिंदो जी की पोइट्रीज कई बार आती हैं एग्जाम्स में, आरटीसीज में, सो प्लीज डू दिस पोएट इन डिटेल. नेक्स्ट लाइन्स. The scents of red roses and sandalwood flutter and die in the maze of their gem-tangled hair. Has been taken from Indian Dancer, a poem by Sarojini Naidu. The poem basically portrays the vivid, colorful, enchanting pictures of beautiful Indian dancers. Sarojini जी की सभी poetries I'll suggest कि line by line ज़रूर करिए. Next one, part E. A poet rascal clown was born, the frightened child who would not eat or sleep, a boy of meager bone. Wow, what a writer, Nissim Ezekiel, Indian Jewish poet. Nissim Ezekiel is often considered the father of modern Indian English poetry by many critics, not officially although. No words of praise for him and his writing. The poem Background Casually, this poetry's name is Background Casually, written by Nissim Ezekiel, in which he tells about the struggle of the poet for identity in a country where he and his community, जिनको कि हम Jews कहते हैं, वो सभी एलियन कंसिडर किए जाते हैं. किस तरीके से निसिम इजेकियल और उनके एंसेस्टर्स ने इस कंट्री में स्ट्रगल किया है, दैट हैज बीन पोर्ट्रेड इन दिस पोइट्री बैकग्राउंड कैजुअली. पार्ट एफ. कुछ पैराडॉक्सिकल लाइन्स है यहाँ पर. आई एम सिनर, आई एम सेंट, आई एम द बिलवड एंड द बीट्रेड, आई हैव नो जॉयज विच आर नॉट योर्स, नो एक्स विच आर नॉट योर्स. ऐसी पैराडॉक्सिकल बातें एक राइटर बहुत अच्छे से जानती हैं. जी हाँ, कमला दास जी. These lines are spoken by Kamala Das in her poem An Introduction. She was one of the most prominent feminist voices in post-colonial era, and she was among the first women in India to speak frankly about some topics sex, negativity of marriage in a deeply conservative society of India. In Kamla Das's poetry, we locate the best articulation of female sensibility, and you must study this writer and all her poems. Next one, part G. Mortal as I am, I face the end with unspeakable relief, knowing how I should feel if I was stopped and cut off. Taken from Trial by R. Parthasarathi, also known as Raj Gopal Parthasarathi, जो कि एक इंडियन पोएट है, ट्रांसलेटर है, क्रिटिक और एडिटर भी हैं. The poet Parthasarathi asserts in this poetry that he is mortal. वो खुद मॉर्टल हैं, इस बात को याद रख रहे हैं. He faces the end as he is living an already dead-end kind of existence that has to be only terminated. उनको पता है कि हर इंसान मॉर्टल है और एक डेड एंड लाइफ में आएगा ही आएगा. Everybody will be terminated one day. अब आते हैं हमारे theoretical questions. Discuss the narrative technique of Mulk-Raj Anand's novel Untouchable. The narrative technique इस नॉवल में स्ट्रीम ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस यूज की गई है और फ्लैशबैक्स यूज किए गए. मुल्कराज आनंद हैज एडमिटेड हिमसेल्फ दैट ही वाज डीपली इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय द टेक्निक ऑफ जेम्स जॉयस, जो कि स्ट्रीम ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस को बहुत ज़्यादा यूज किया करते थे. द स्ट्रीम ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस of the hero Baka in this novel Untouchable runs throughout the whole story, whole novel. ये story है ही एक दिन की. Read this landmark novel thoroughly and learn about the characters, events. Irony has been used in the story, all the themes. Also, you have to study deeply to elaborate your understanding. Next one is from Raja Rao. Raja Rao's Kanthapura captures the mood of India in the 1930s. इस बात पर आपको कमेंट करना है. तो सबसे पहले तो आपको राइटर को, स्टोरी को इंट्रोड्यूस करना होगा थोड़ा सा. Carving out the real picture of Indian village in the pre-independence India, writer has written this particular novel Kanthapura. Kanthapura, we can say, is the microcosm, mini model of the Indian traditional society, and whatever happened in the pre-independent India, actions of this novel, I'll say, are a representation of whatever was happening all around India during those years, during 1930s. Next question. Discuss the prose style of Nehru with reference to his autobiography. Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, is among the most distinguished writers of 20th century India, and he did most of his serious writings from jail. His autobiography was also written entirely in jail. Let us talk about his prose style. His prose style, with his choice of the right words, perfect words, apt phrases, and elegant simplicity, has earned him a permanent place, I think, among the best known writers in the लैंग्वेज. अपने पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस को वो अपनी राइटिंग्स में बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ किया करते थे. वो खुद ही ये कहते थे कि मेरी राइटिंग्स जनरली वन साइडेड होती हैं. नेक्स्ट वन, डिस्कस द सेंट्रल थीम इन अनीता देसाई's नॉवल क्लियर लाइट ऑफ द डे. क्लियर लाइट ऑफ द डे प्राइमरीली कंसर्न है दास फैमिली के साथ, while the primary theme is the importance of family bonds, blood relationships, and other dominant themes are also there, like importance of forgiveness, माफ करने की क्या importance है life में, the power of childhood, along with a parallel theme of partition of India as well. And to justify all these points, all these themes, you need to read the novel, know the events, know the characters in deep. Next one, discuss the prose style of R.K. Narayan with reference to his short stories prescribed in your syllabus. R.K. Narayan, he and his style was marked by the simplicity and humor, and he used to tell stories of ordinary people trying to live their simple lives in a changing world, be it the story of an astrologer or be it the story of the narrator of Engine Trouble. R.K. Narayan's style is graceful and contains elegance and simplicity. Next one, discuss Shashi Deshpande as a short story writer with reference to The Miracle. Shashi Deshpande, very eminent women novelist and short story writer, and she has used a fine narrative technique in style to make her novels interesting as well as natural and realistic. She generally tells the stories of a novel using a very common language, common method of storytelling, common language used by normal people, और detailing बहुत अच्छे से करती हैं वो. She has an eye for detail, imagism you can say, whether this relates to the physical sensations or working of the mind, and she shows considerable skills in the choice of background and the creation of atmosphere for her stories. Now we are going to talk about Midnight's Children, grand novel. Discuss Salman Rushdie's novel Midnight's Children as a post-colonial text. इसके लिए आपको नॉवल को तो बहुत अच्छे से समझना ही होगा, साथ ही साथ पोस्ट कॉलोनियलिज्म को भी समझना होगा. पोस्ट कॉलोनियलिज्म इज अ क्रिटिकल स्टडी ऑफ द कल्चरल लेगेसी ऑफ इम्पीरियलिज्म. इम्पीरियलिज्म और कॉलोनियलिज्म के बाद क्या इम्पैक्ट्स रहे उसके, दैट इज व्हाट वी कॉल पोस्ट कॉलोनियलिज्म. Midnight Children is a proven success with both critics and the reading public, winning the Man Booker Prize for the fiction in 1981. And not only post-colonialism, there are many other genres like magical realism and postmodernism in which the novel fits. The vast historical frame is one reason why Midnight's Children we can consider as a good example of post-colonialism. This genre typically addresses life in formerly colonized countries and explores the fallout through themes like revolution, migration, identity, freedom struggle. Next one and last one for this question paper. Critically comment on Mahesh Dattani's play Tara as a feminist play. Tara is not just the story of the protagonist, the titular character of the play. It is about the story of a girl child born in an Indian family, I'll say. It shows the glimpses of inequality faced by a girl child in Indian families, gender discrimination and parental authority. These are the major themes of Mahesh Dattani's play Tara. Tara is a grand feminist play, I must say. So this is it. I hope the video has been helpful. Please mention your feedback in comment and let me tell you that fresh admissions in our academy for MEG will start only after February term and examination. At present, we are dealing only with the revision of our students. Till then, keep studying, study thoroughly, no shortcuts, know your text and do your best. A great best of luck for any kind of exam that you appear for in your life.